So hope everyone's having a really good weekend. Really pleasant weather here in Oklahoma, but Monday is supposed to be wintry conditions. So I'm kind of in a YouTube rut making videos, so I decided I'd give you a little garage walk around. Went to the 50-cent car wash this morning, put a shine on the truck. Actually took it down to Gainesville, Texas, I-35 south from Oklahoma City, and forgot how aggressive and fast people drive on I-35, especially into Texas. 75 in Texas and 70 in Oklahoma, but I was passed by packs of 3 guys doing 100 miles an hour. I cannot make this up, but that's just the way they drive out here. All right, let's just kind of walk around the garage here. Got a couple of things going on here. First off, Veterans Day is Monday. To all the fellow vets out there, have a good day. Go get some food, and thank you for everything you did. All right, let's take a look at the solar. So I cut 6 viewing portholes. Those aren't vents. I actually used Lexan. I'll show you here. You can get this at Lowe's for about $5 a sheet. You just peel off both sides. Really, really good stuff. Very easy to work with. And I was able to drill holes in all the corners and mount them on the back side of the battery box here for the lithiums, the kilovolt lithiums. I got 4 of them in there. And what I'm planning on doing, well, I've already ordered some of those automotive 12-volt lights. You can use a remote control to change the color and flicker and all that fancy dancy disco tech type stuff. I'm going to mount, there's 4 of them that will mount back here, and I'll have a remote control. I can control a little bit of light in there. Lithium has made a night and day difference in my system here. I know Steve up in Oregon just made a video and he was talking about how boring solar is without having all the drama with flooded lead acid batteries, and he's 100% correct. It is, it's like an appliance. It's like a refrigerator, an oven, stove, whatever. It just keeps working and working and working, and you don't have to do much to it once you have everything set up and running. And that's what is just awesome about having a lithium battery bank. It is 12:24 right now, about 65 degrees here in the garage, and it's not quite solar noon, but let's take a look at some power numbers. I got the classic monitor going right here. As you can see, about 3,800 watts coming in, consuming about 1,100 or so. System voltage is about 27.06. Let's go to the master here, and I'm looking at about almost 50%. But it's going to charge up really, really fast now. But what I wanted to show you is the charging parameters that I have set up here on the what am I doing here? Volts. Let's go over here to volts. There we go. This is what I have mine set up for. And it's about 0.1 difference from what kilovolt wants their parameter set at. It's because you got a little bit of line loss with going through the disco box and the wires and all the way down there. So I bumped it up a little bit, and the absorb and float is closer to what kilovolt wants. And then on the time thing, I know Steve was talking about a time thing, the absorb for 3 minutes. That's the lowest these midnights will go. I don't know how this EQ got over here on an hour. It doesn't really matter because the EQ voltage is the same as the bulk. But I'll change that. I'll change that later. Start messing around with all that. Now, when the voltage gets down to 25.3 or so, that's when the inverter here goes into charge mode, and I got it set for just kind of like a, not burp the system, but just kind of throw a boost charge to get the system up, maybe throw a couple of kilowatts down into the batteries, and then just turn off and go back on battery. And that seems to be working out really, really well. And if I have like a cloudy day or it's, you know, not good harvest, I can always go over there and just switch off circuits that feed the house. So load is going to be lower. Now, I don't have my most current electric bill, but I can tell you it's going to be pretty low, because this thing just runs, and doesn't have much drama compared to the Trojan L16 flooded lead acid batteries I had here before. So, you know, it's boring. You know, I'm putting disco lights in here, you know, just for fun, realistically, and for safety and for use too. Like when I want to pull this battery bank enclosure down and inspect the the tightness of the bolts or whatever, I'll have light in there too. So it's not entirely, you know, 1970s style disco fever looking type thing here, but I'll get the LED lights in tomorrow, and I'll get them installed. And it has a switch and a remote and all that, so it'll be pretty cool. But there you have it. No real projects. Been working on just a few things with the Jerry's back here. Replace the Dayton Audio sub 1000 speaker with a Scar Audio 10-inch dual voice coil, and it plays beautifully through there. Did some modifications to the inside, but yeah, I got a couple small projects going up, but nothing major right now. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and have a good Veterans Day off if you got the day off. Talk to you later.